also the Museum of Underwater Archaeology. This guy doing his framing work here, Fulke. You want to buy some pictures?
All the hills now were full of those
1964.
The entrance to the castle, they keep restoring different parts of the castle.
There's the wall.
The zoo now.
This is a mulberry tree here.
Beside those pigeons, we have those acrobats, somersaulting also.
These are guinea hens, I'm just told by George.
Museum. Period. You don't really see a lot of Turkish, period Turkish. So this museum,
This is the original chapel of the...
So these jars, those
You can stop this and retract it.
jars. You can really tell when was the time, and also
We're on the boat, on this wrecked ship, looking back at the Colossus of the Mausoleum. This is an outstanding museum of this early Roman ship, Christian times, and Amphora display. Okay, this is we just saw a video, an excellent video of this 1400 BC, 3,400-year-old ship that was dug up. And this is the display of where they found the amphoras and the glass and the hole. And one of the original archaeologists is right here. We're in luck today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in luck today. The original archaeologist, Francisco, what is your name again? Francisco Vas? Francisco Fulke. Fulke Francisco. Francisca. Francisca Fulke. Tell us what you see here, Francisca.
I see a crazy American taking movies.
Okay. Looking through one of the parapets of the castle. Here's a view looking that same way. We're in the inside of the English Tower here. Flags and weapons on display. An ancient skull and crossbones pirate flag. Turkish flags. Some weapons. And looking west through a window. Hadrian's Wall. 22 minutes left on this tape. Ancient warrior from Korea, 1952.
I'm alive.
Great. What are you looking at?
Temporarily out of this group.
Beautiful, whatever. Seen it.
Oh, nice. That'll explain it to all what it is with all our friends back at home. We're looking west from the tower, from the castle. Where is our hotel? Our hotel's over there somewhere. There is our hotel in the center of the picture.
see our hotel from here.
And there is
This is a beautiful.
nicely defended here. Those are the old windmills that used to be worn.
Individually.
Yeah. That's about it. This was the Snake Tower, in case the photos didn't come out.
Derives its name from the carving of a snake found at the lower entrance.
Here's an outstanding Amphora exhibit, started in Carthage, 4 BC. I don't know if you can see the pornography here, various positions. Here's an interesting archway here, double.
Right? Okay, here we're recording.
The octopus is over my shoulder as well as the castle.
Here, recording. The octopus is over his right ear.
Okay, Fulke has a ring, a new ring and new earrings. Green, what kind of stone was it?
What was it, cat's eye?
Cat's eye, he called it, yeah. Cat's augen.
Katzenauge.
That's an augen. We're having lunch on this beautiful day. Okay, there is the earring, and there is the mother. He's filleting a beautiful fish in this great restaurant we found on the water. Very nice restaurant. Here is a wooden Harley. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. A wooden Harley sitting in the window.
At the Mauvais Jeans
Okay, folks, get with what we got here. Okay, this is the Apollo, what is it? Apollo Theater at Didima. Just that you're proud. Fulke just noticed that this has something to do with the...
This interesting construction here, which is a very interesting, which has a very interesting history. First of all, most of the temples, and most of them were completed examples. They were completed temples. But this one, because of its size, and then also some of the natural disaster, such as earthquake, never had a chance to be here its size. And away from many major cities. But they picked the spot to build such a huge temple like this, because this is not far.
On the portico of the Apollos temple with the Schraders. This is just an amazingly done. This is an unfinished temple, so you get the feeling here is a round column, but the very top they have started the carving. Notice the flutes there, and I'll show you the next one that is completely carved. This one is completely carved, and they started at the top and worked themselves all the way down, so they got a lot of information about how these temples were built from this unfinished Apollo sacrifice. So you don't want to take a cruise tomorrow?
No.
No cruise for you?
Well, I don't mean a cruise like with 3,000 people.
There's a tunnel in here. We're walking down into a lower area. Okay. I'll follow you around. This temple is huge. Can't describe it. You can't really see the dimensions. These are to the top of those towers are over. Okay, there's Fulke. No, wait, don't. Fulke is leaving from the tunnel. This is tunnel walk here. Here we are underneath the portico of the carved columns. Give you a feeling of the height. Go ahead. 75 feet.
75 feet high.
Yeah. Stop. There it goes. Yep, and here we are. Look at us. This was the domino effect falling tower, falling column that was described. There's about 14 sections. Each section's about 5-6 feet wide, and they've just tumbled down here. They're being supported by these flying buttresses made later. There's Medusa. Medusa's out there doing something. What is she doing, ladies and gentlemen? What are you doing? You casting your spell? Here's another shot of the falling timbers here, the falling columns. The guy just said it would have taken another 122 years, 2,500 people working 14 hours a day to complete this temple. That's the size of it. Amazing.
Aurelius, this philosopher, and I have this famous speech of him.
Beautiful shot of Marcus Aurelius. Here was the shot of Marcus Aurelius in the excavation. This looks like Artemis with an erection. There's old Priapus. He's bragging.
He was found in the official building. And
Stop and read this one here.
and this section in the middle. This is
Symbol of Ephesus.
because a lot of the bronze, like you have this.
There's a typical scene of daily life in Eros.
This time they built the aqueducts.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Great oil lamp collection.
With some relief of the public places, such as
Backgammon
Amphora,
they played.
Forum, the marketplace. After being in the Ankara Museum, we saw the original 6th century BC. We saw this. And please make
Ephesian Artemis.